You're watching TV9 News and I'm Prajwal D'Souza. The disengagement has begun simultaneously on the north and south bank of Pangong Tso in eastern Ladakh. Amid this, General MM Naravane, the Chief of the Indian Army, has called for a renewed focus on the northeast region. The Army Chief has said that China is causing a mutual distrust because of the increased Chinese footprints in India's neighbourhoods. The Army Chief also talked about the lack of coordination between various agencies when it comes to the northeastern part of India. So why did the Army Chief talk of a renewed focus on the northeast region? To understand this, I spoke to Wing Commander Praful Bakshi. Listen in.
Thank you, Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, for joining me on this live interaction. Now, my first question is, why do you think there is a need to integrate Northeast India with India? Why do you think General MM Naravane raised this issue right now?
You see, there are a number of facets involved in it. If you look at it, if a general of an army speaks, chief, he not only looks at from the defense angle, he looks at from the national angle too. First thing is from the national angle, let's face it, Northeast was quite ignored. Whether it was in communication, whether telecommunication, railways, so many things. This was the British policy. And it was followed, colonial policy was followed blindly. And as we saw, because I have been seeing Northeast from 60s, and started serving there in 60s, and I know very well that how backward the places were. I've been to places where the villagers were being carried in Air Force helicopters to their villages. Why, when they came to the main cities, they had to go, or they had to trek 20 days, 25 days. That's why they had to carry the pigs and the cattle in helicopters of Air Force on very liberal payment. I mean, I've seen those days. So question is, when this development is not there, and your rival country, the belligerent on your border, makes inroads socially and socio-economically, by building infrastructure, village, and of course they have the religion on their side. Probably the Buddhist aspect of it is there, and of course the missionaries that come and converted people to Christianity already there. So that way, either it was alienated. There's a lot of influence from the Western countries, from the religious angle, or from China, making inroads. So there was a discontentment. The belligerency was rising in the discontented youth out there, falling easy prey to the enemy's manipulation, and thereafter, getting into the hands, anti-national activities, rebel activities, all those things. The counter-insurgency activities of Nagas and all those things are a prime example of this. So this is what General Naravane realized, that if the area is on your side, in Hindi they say when Awam is on your side, then military operations become far easy.
Sure. Now, Wing Commander, majority of these government agencies, they're all based out of Delhi, be it the Central Armed Police Forces and other agencies. Now, how do you think a better coordination can be made between these agencies which are in Delhi, and a better coordination between them in the northeastern part of India?
No, they are in Delhi, their headquarters are in Delhi. But their regiments, their battalions are posted there. Whether SSB, whether it is CRPF, whether ITBP. Now ITBP is supposed to be on the Indo-Tibetan border. All along from Ladakh to Arunachal, you will see ITBP, then SSB is there, BSF is on the western border. But the headquarters are in Delhi. It gives an impression that they are in Delhi. It's only their headquarters, but their battalions are all located all over.
Okay. Now, Wing Commander, there is a perception that India is the mainland and Northeast must align itself with the ways of the mainland. Now, how wrong do you think this perception is, and is it the time to let this perception go?
Your question is not very clear. What is the perception? That
the perception is that India is the mainland and Northeast has to align itself with the ways of the mainland.
This is a typical, communication error. The leadership should choose the words properly. There is nothing called mainland. Well, I mean, only a fool will use the word mainland because it's continuous.
Yes.
Now, if your hand extends from your shoulder to your fingertips, what is your main hand? It is your hand is throughout. Now, what do you have to say? You have to say your palm, your forehand, your shoulder. I mean, something like this. Mainland is only a term used when you talk of islands. You talk of Car Nicobar, then the mainland is India. But this is not correct. The term is, the usage of language is wrong. So I would admonish the leader who has made such a statement. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, Wing Commander, now General Naravane has talked about a mutual distrust caused by China and India. Now, how do you think this mutual distrust caused by China impact India and its surroundings?
China has caused mistrust in India?
Mutual distrust.
Oh, mutual distrust.
Yes.
No, see, this is Chinese smart tactics of saying that it is India which is creating mistrust between us. We are all there to, sow the seed of friendship and rapprochement, but it is Indian mindset which is anti us and all that thing. Take it with a pinch of salt. Chinese are very smart, and they are past masters at this game. And you know very well, and I know very well what Chinese are. So it is a meaningless statement. Chinese will actually can make you run around their finger. They can rotate you around the finger. They are so smart. In fact, India, as far as China is concerned, when we are dealing with China, it is like a magician and an audience, and that is what Chinese are. So please understand, Chinese are past mastered. Don't believe them on this. I just don't agree with the statement.
If you like this video, do click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to TV9 News on all the social media platforms. Thank you for watching and have a great day.